Hey, what do you say, guys? Peter of Excellent here. So I want to give you another tidbit about negotiations. You know, that seems to be one of the favorite topics that we do here that people literally all over the world, respond back to. But you know that one of the key factors of negotiations is actually knowing when not to talk. You know, negotiations kind of, if you think about it, what do people think about it? You're talking, you're strategizing, you're negotiating, but guess what? Sometimes the act of not saying anything is the most important part of negotiations. So it's easy. These are just kind of some things you want to be thinking about. Number one, anytime that you give a price during negotiations, you got to learn to shut up. Literally, don't talk. You know that, and I know sometimes how uncomfortable that time, those seconds can get. But I'm telling you, when you give a price, he who speaks next probably is going to give some kind of a reduction. So don't talk when you give a price. You know, negotiations is one of those art kind of things. But let me tell you something. Here's another thing when you don't want to do. You don't want to talk yourself into something and out of something, right? So negotiations, learn to present your side, and then again, shut up. Don't say a word. See, one of the key factors to negotiations that people miss is the ability to read emotions. And guess what? One of the best ways to read your seller's emotions is when you don't say anything, right? Because that forces them to lay their cards out, right? Because guess what? If you shut up, you give a price, you shut up, and you wait there for 10, 15 seconds, and all of a sudden that seller goes off the deep end. Guess what? You know you're way off. But if the same scenario happens, you wait for that 10, 15 seconds, don't say anything, and all of a sudden from that seller, you hear things like, well, gosh, is that the best you could do? Guess what? Those are great terms that we're looking for. Those are buying terms. So negotiations is a key factor, both to learn when to back away, but most importantly, the key to negotiations and being quiet, it gives you the ability to read the other person's emotions, which is a key factor in this business. So if you want to learn to negotiate the way I've been negotiating for the last 20 some years, thousands of deals, if you want to utilize all of my resources that I have here, utilize my marketing right in your own marketplace. That's right, we'll actually generate leads for you there. Use my money to do the deals. Then you need to be one of our partners, because that's what we do exactly with partners all over the United States. Learn more about how we can do real estate deals together right in your own marketplace and using my tools, my resources, my people, my infrastructure, and my money. And then once we sell them off, we split the profits. Simply go to our website at www.partnerdriven.com. That's www.partnerdriven.com. If you love what you see, call me directly at area code 404-915-9685. Sometimes the most powerful thing you could say is not to say anything.